All right. Now we can party. What's going on? Welcome to the Big Time Show. We are live everywhere. I need everybody to chime in and let me know a few things. Number one, I know you can see me. I need to know the screen that is above me. Can you guys see that? That's what I need to know. Because if you can't, that's about as best as I can do it, y'all. I need to know, can you see that? Somebody let me know right off the top. If you're on YouTube, it's fine. I believe you can. I'm looking at it on my phone. Need to know, can you see that? Don't talk to me here. Gerald says yes. My cousin says yes. Good. What's up, cuzzo? All all of you people there. Appreciate y'all. Let me know if you can see that. Somebody on Facebook, let me know if you can see it. I got you on YouTube. Somebody on Facebook. And if you're on Twitter or X, I need to know, can you see this? Gerald, if you're there, click out of YouTube if you don't mind. Help your cousin out over here. Go to X and comment from there real quick. I just want to make sure that people can see this before I get started. Because if you can't, then it just does wrong. All right, we're gonna do a little mock draft here. I ain't got no serious content. I do, but I don't even want to go through that because there's so many of y'all that are smart. So many of y'all, as you come in, those of you that are coming in, I need to know, can you see the screen that's above me? I know you can see me, but I need to know, can you see that well enough? And then when I start clicking on it, I don't know how it's going to turn out, but just trying to get something done here. All right, let me know if you can see all of that. All right, I'll go to X real quick and just see if I can see myself. Sorry, but this is the only time I can do this unless I'm live. Let me see, somebody is there. Let me comment myself. It's a little blurry because X doesn't have the okay, typed in. I can see it myself. So, all right, everybody, get your phones out. Whatever you watch, not a lot of talk today. Want to see where y'all at starting off. We have our new defensive coordinator. We kind of know a little bit about him, potentially what he's going to run at least. He hasn't said it, but a lot of people are that's close to the fire. So Rome, I see they are saying a 3-4 odd front, maybe with a lot of mixture of everything between. The only question that I have for our defensive coordinator, and we're not gonna know this until maybe he talks, or if he doesn't say it, we'll see what kind of guy he has in store, because some people in a 3-4 like big linebackers that can also get down and play on the line. And then we have today where a lot of people like hybrid guys, real fast guys, but still got enough meat on their bone that they can go bang if they got to go blitz. Somebody that's at least 250, 260, somebody like that. DeMarcus Ware just had incredible speed to be big as he was. But how many DeMarcus Wares are running around? DeMarcus Lawrence is quick enough. No. Maybe about 6 years ago. I was about to say something wrong, but D-Law is a great run defender. But it was parts of me that believe he could stand up and play the outside linebacker position too. I don't think he can do that now. But y'all understand what I'm saying. So that's the kind of guy, when we talking about linebackers in the draft. I see you, Gerald. Thank you, man. I see you. Do you see me, Gerald, there? I mean, what does it look like? What does it look like? That's what I need to know. Appreciate you, Gerald. Just let me know what it looked like. You come on back to YouTube if it's a better look for you. That's my only question. If we're gonna run a 3-4, what do the linebackers look like? Is it gonna be the fast guys that can bang, or are we talking about bigger guys that can run, but they're not hybrid type dudes? That's my question. All right. So I can talk about Christian Park a lot. I can talk about Stephen Jones in this interview yesterday. I could talk about Will McClay's interview, but I don't want to talk about all this because it's the usual cowboy stuff. You say all the right things, do all the right things. I will give credit to Stephen Jones because it is obviously now, yeah, it is obviously a shoddy Christian Parker show right now. Hey, Anthony, appreciate you popping in. Idiot. Y'all share this. We about to do a mock draft, y'all. Y'all share this. We're gonna have a little fun. Y'all go ahead and share this. I forgot to say to hit the like button, hit the heart button if you're on YouTube. Smash it, get it all. I don't have my thing up here, but if you want to contribute to the Cash App, $ the Big Time Show. If you're on Facebook, you can send the stars. All right, I don't have that up there. Y'all, I appreciate y'all, but y'all, I don't know if it's because I don't beg for it or like that, but y'all be just throwing money at my brothers. Y'all do. I ain't lying. Y'all come on my show, y'all just like to chill. I mean, I'm just saying. I'm just telling the truth. It's all good. It's all good. It's not a big deal. I just want to bring up that observation. But if you want to, you can. If you don't want to, it's cool. It's that simple. All right, let's go to work. Okay, let's go to work. Mock draft. About to go to work. We are going to go. A lot of these players y'all don't know yet because a lot of you guys have not really, studied the players. I don't know a whole lot of them, but I know some of them. So for the case of this draft, because I just want to see what y'all gonna do. I'm gonna let y'all run it, okay? I'm gonna let you guys run it. So you're gonna have to chat it up because I'm gonna give it a few minutes and then we're gonna make a decision together. I'll be kind of like the end all be all. I'm gonna let y'all, it's gonna be kind of like a majority rule type thing. All right. Let's see what we got. Of course, we got Dallas highlighted, solo draft. We're gonna enter the draft now. And as you can see, let me make sure you guys can see that. It's already started. You see that. Mendoza's off the board. Ruben Bain off the board. We're coming. Let me just stop it right there. Let me pause it. All right, this thing's going completely cuckoo. And I am going to have to restart it because it didn't give me what I wanted. What? Y'all forgive me. We're gonna go 7 rounds. We'll enter the draft. And we are going to, it's already started. We're picking at 12. And a lot of your people are gone. So we're just going. All right. Y'all see that? We got an offer already. All right. Y'all see it? We already in it. Gerald, appreciate you, brother. Appreciate the super chat there. All right. We're already in there. I need your chat. I'm going to let you guys do it. Y'all see it? It's either reject, and we got a couple offers too. We're going to either reject it or accept it. Now, keep in mind, we do not have a second and third round. We got one offer for the 12th pick by Buffalo. Pick 26 would mean you would still be in the first round, and pick 60 would mean, I think that might be that is round 2. So If you were to accept this trade, you would have your 20th pick, but you would give up the 12th pick and you'll get the 26th pick. And you would have a pick in the second round, which we don't have. I really ain't concerned about the 2027 stuff because we ain't there yet. I'm just talking about it now. And that's one trade offer. Y'all accept it or reject it. I got it paused. This is where the real strategy come in with those 2 first round picks. Because I guarantee you, the second pick at 20, it's going to be some deals there. I guarantee that. A lot of teams are not going to want to pay the price to move up. As you can tell, this is just Buffalo. In real time, the 2027 pick would actually be really not a bad trade right there, considering for the 12th pick. You come in getting Buffalo's pick for next year, but for this cause, I ain't really worried about 2027. Really worried about now. What y'all saying? Let me see. Decline, Matthew says, Gerald says reject. All right, y'all the only two that said something. I say reject it too. That's what we're going to do. We're going to reject that trade offer. All right, on the board, can y'all see that? You can. All right. You got Jeremiah Love, the running back from Notre Dame. You have Peter Woods there. Keep in mind, you got the 20th pick still. You got the kid from USC, the wide receiver, Mikael Lemon, who's about 6'3", 6'4", pretty good. Then you got the screaming right in front of your face. These next 3 guys. Mansour Delani, cornerback from LSU, who everybody's talking about, along with McCoy from Tennessee. Then you got Sonny Styles there. I bet y'all want one of those 3. I'm going to assume, now the best player on the board, however, according to this, is Jeremiah Love. BPA is what they say, but would you spend first round pick on running back? I think everybody wants us to go defense, but you'll be giving up on probably 3 or 4 of the best players in the draft. So then you wouldn't get best player on the board. You'd be going for need, which means you are slightly reaching, even though it would be a good pick. But the best player on the board probably will be, in real life, will be Jeremiah Love. So y'all are looking at it. You can see it. Who you want? Me, I'll take 15 through 17, Delaney, McCoy, or Sonny Styles. I'm about to come into the chat and see what y'all saying. Can I widen the top screen, Gerald says. Oof. Yeah, the only thing is you're going to miss out on widen it out a little bit, but it's going to take you out. So that'll give you the name. The names to the left are people that's already been picked. All right. Matthew, I see you said Styles. Anybody else, Gerald, can you see that just a little bit better? I don't want to. Let me get here and pop it one more time just to see if I can. All right, let's see what that look like. It almost takes away the draft thing, but you can see the name a little bit better. I can see that. All right. I'm gonna bring it down one more, Jerry. Quite sure you can see that better, but it's a little bit better there. All right. You're looking at the left. Yeah, and that was a name. The names on the left are those that have already been taken. The names on the right there are the names that are available. If I was in the regular, like I was saying just before, if I was in the regular, you would see all of that, but this mess up my views and all that type of stuff. So, oh no, it's too much. All right. All right. Anybody got it? All right, let's roll, y'all. All I see is Matthew, who says Styles from Ohio State. Do you want the cornerback, Delaney, Styles, or the cornerback from Tennessee? Gerald said I like number 17, and that would be McCoy. Am I right? No, Sonny Styles. I'm sorry. You saying Sonny Styles as well? That's 2. I agree with y'all. I would go Sonny Styles myself. Keep in mind you got 20. And as you can see, with all these players here, you're going to have, you keep going lower. I mean, you got Caden Proctor, the offensive tackle from there. You got C.J. Allen, the linebacker at 26. Then you got who's everybody's talking about lately, number 27, Colton Hood, the cornerback from Tennessee. So Tennessee has 2 guys that are there. I'm going to agree with y'all guys. I'm going to go and pick Styles, 12. And we got him, and now we're moving down to 20. And Caden Proctor's gone. Peter Woods is gone. All right, here's where it gets interesting. We got 3 trade offers. I don't like the first one at all. Y'all see that? Now I'm talking because I'm on the big screen, so I can't see you guys' comments right now. So I'm just talking. Y'all may be typing. I don't want y'all to think I'm ignoring you. But, oops, let me get back to that. All right, here it is. I don't like that already. The Jets want our 20th pick and only going to they'll give us pick 33, which is the second round. They know we're desperate to get in the second round. They also want our 112th pick. I don't know what round that is. And then the Jets want our first round of 227. See, that's a dead killer. Jets must think we stupid. I'm going to reject that. I ain't got to ask y'all that. That's just pure stupidity. I'm going to reject that. Oops. I didn't see the other one. Well, I messed that up. Sorry, y'all. We had 3 more picks. I messed that up by I pushed the wrong button there. All right. Sorry. All right. Which means we got to pick, which is what a lot of y'all want to do anyway. All right. Look at the list here. We have an offensive guard. Can't even pronounce his name, from Penn State. Got the quarterback Ty Simpson from Alabama. I don't think that would be a good pick at all in the first round. Kenyon Sadiq. Caden McDonald, defensive tackle from Ohio State. Wide receiver Casey Concepcion from Texas A&M. He's pretty good. Caleb Banks is pretty good, defensive tackle from Florida. C.J. Allen is there. Colton Hood is there. So we just got our linebacker. You guys picked Sonny Styles. I mean, you got some good. Denzel Boston at Washington. The wide receivers are real good. So you got a few. You got T.J. Parker down there at 30 from Clemson. You got Anthony Hill Jr. from Texas. Everybody likes him. So you got Styles as a linebacker. Anthony Hill is there. And of course, if you don't get him now, you may be reaching. And he's borderline late first round, early second round. But one thing is for sure, you will not get him if you don't get him now, because we don't have a second and third round pick. Next time we make this pick here, next pick will be in the 4th round. So You're seeing the names. Forgive me if I'm scrolling too fast or whatever. But who you want? I told y'all running. If I know y'all like I think y'all know y'all, I think y'all got y'all eyes on CJ Allen, linebacker from Georgia. Got Styles already. Won't hurt to get 2 linebackers. All right, you don't have a corner. Colton Hood is there. I think he would be a tremendous pickup. Oh, we got some. Do y'all see that? Got some information on him. Okay, y'all can't see that all the way. I'll read it to you. The part you can't get. It say Colton Hood began his collegiate career at Auburn before transferring to Colorado to join the talented secondary alongside Travis Hunter and DJ McKinney. Rotating in between 2 high-profile NFL draft prospects, Hood managed to produce on his own in 2024, earning honorable mention All Big 12 recognition. He used that momentum to transfer a second time in 2025, making the move to Tennessee and the SEC. With the Volunteers, Hood was again expected to be a CB2, cornerback number 2, playing across from Gerard McCoy. But McCoy's early season injury thrust Hood into a cornerback number 1 role where he thrived. In 2025, Hood racked up an INT, 8 pass breakups, 4.5 tackles for loss, while earning a near elite cornerback impact score of 87.3 from Pro Football Network. At 6 foot, 195 pounds. That's a big cornerback. Hood has an enticing blend of explosiveness, corrective twitch, reactive coil, proportional length, and physicality. He's still learning. Well, he's a rookie. Okay. He's still learning to play with more patience and discipline, but he possesses clear round ability with his coverage, mobility as the foundation. Hood can stick to wide receivers and press man, as well as suddenly redirect and explode through breaks in, off man, and zone. Uh-oh. Did y'all just hear that? Hood can stick to wide receivers and press man. I mean, he puts his hands on them. And then he's physical, in other words. And then he can suddenly redirect and explode through breaks in, off man, and zone, which means he's a guy that can play both man and zone. Uh-oh. His playmaking ability is stamped at the catch point, and he's a consistent tackler and support as well. At the time, Hood has the potential to become a high-end starter with in-books schematic versatility. I like him. I like him because he can play, according to the scouting report, he's a guy that can go play man and zone. I like that. You got Styles. Do you guys want CJ Allen, who we all know is a head hunter, aggressive style? Guys, see if they got something on him. Well, we already know that I really don't have to read him. I mean, CJ Allen is the truth. There's no doubt about that. Now that would shore up your linebacker room, along with Overshown. Don't know how they feel about Lil Fowl. Don't know. That remains to be seen. But there's rumors around talking about he gonna bring Kobe Dean. I ain't saying he gonna do it, but a lot of people are talking about Kobe Dean possibly coming to Dallas as a free agent. That's what a lot of people are saying. Dallas ain't said nothing yet. But I'm just saying, if that is the plan, then getting 2 linebackers don't make sense. However, I do think we need corner. That's me. What y'all saying in there? Let me look and see what y'all saying. It was the Penn State guy, Matthew said. Okay, what you want? You want the offensive guard? He's a guard. They say he's the first guard to be taken off. He's 6'4", 330 pounds. Started all 16 games. I mean, you can lean on him. At least he was healthy with Penn State. I'm reading this. He's still a fairly nimble mover who accepted functional mobility on the lateral plane to pair with natural leverage, overwhelming hand power, and torque. Mm-hmm. He can pick up stunts and keep rushers inside his frame and pass protection while unleashing violent punches from natural hip alignments. And he's a ranging angle sound assignment sound run blocker who can generate amounts of movement. A certified mauler. Damn, we're talking. A certified mauler and people mover with a great physical foundation and technically sound two-phase profile. Okay, the only thing I'm going to say about the guard, since Matthew was talking about him, if you're going to draft a first-round guard at 19, then, and he's the best player on the board as of now. But what that tells me is that you got plans on moving probably Tyler Smith, because Booker is your right guard. Tyler Smith, as of now, is your right guard. And unless you're telling me that Tyler Smith is moving the tackle, left tackle, perhaps, then that move would make sense. But if you plan on keeping Guyton as one of your tackles, then you don't want to bring nobody in that's going to sit on the bench. Booker's not sitting on the bench. And Tyler Smith at guard is not sitting on the bench. We ain't got no business drafting no rotational depth piece at 19. That's all damn I'm going to say about that. Let me see what y'all saying. Joe says, should we draft a tackle to replace Steele? Okay. You only got one problem so far, Joe. The best tackle just went off the board, and let's look at this real quick. We got time, y'all. This is fun. I'm on offense. Let's look at offensive. The next tackle on the board, highest ranked tackle, is at 35. And that's Monroe Freeing from Georgia. The best tackle that went off the board, the Miami dude, he went 11. The kid from Miami went 11. Should we draft a tackle? If you were going to do it, you would have to do it now. Well, I ain't going to say you have to do it now, but a high quality guy, you would have to do it now, because even with those guys that you're seeing, and these are all the tackles that you're seeing here, and the highest rank as you can see is 35. Well, you're not going to get these guys nowhere. Your best chance probably going to be getting a guard or another tackle is probably going to be at somewhere right at 68 to 71, those guys there. Because all these guys going to be gone. We don't have a pick in the second and third round and then part of the fourth round. We have a pick in the fourth round, but people are picking above us in the fourth. So if you were going to get it, this would be a reach. I wouldn't reach. See, some things are designed for free agency. You understand what I'm saying? Some things are designed for free agency. Let's get back to the thing here. All right, we got to make this pick. Again, unless y'all want the guard, I pick him if that's what y'all want. But I think we should be zeroing in on either C.J. Allen or Colton Hood, the cornerback from Tennessee. That's just my suggestion. What say you? Appreciate you, Mr. Burns. Okay, y'all put it in. I'm saying Allen or Hood. First of all, everybody somewhat agree. If you want to see it again, let me scroll back up so you can see who's on the board. The highest rate guy on the board is a guard from Penn State. Got the quarterback from Alabama, Ty Simpson. Tight end, Kenyon Sadiq from Oregon. Caden McDonald, who's real good at defensive tackle from Ohio State. Wide receiver, KC Concepcion, who's very good too, from Texas A&M. Caleb Banks is very good. DT. The reason why I ain't saying nothing about DT is because we got too many of them that you know going to start. Kenny Clark, Quentin Williams, Osa, those are, he would automatically be a depth guy. I just don't believe in first round guys being depth. I just, first round guys supposed to be starters. Day one. Or very close to it. That's just me. So I'm not calling it, even though it's, McDonald gonna be a ball player. Banks will too. But CJ Allen is there. Colton Hood is there, the cornerback. What y'all got? Y'all ain't typing it in now. I told you, welcome to the war room. Y'all got to come on now. Hood would be good to go. Appreciate you, Big Drew. Thank you, sir, for popping in on me. We're doing the draft right now. We drafting for the Cowboys. We drafting though for Chicago Bears. I'm tell you that right now. But so maybe you can look at some of these people, Big Drew, and figure it out for your Bears. Okay, I'm saying Hood. I think it ought to be a Hood. Mr. Burns said we need cornerbacks and linebackers, so either one would be good. We already picked Sonny Styles at 12. Gerald says Hood, so I think that's the way to go. We're going to pick Hood. Now, keep in mind, we don't have another draft pick until the 4th round, so it's going to go by real fast, but I think Hood would be a great addition, and we're going to draft Mr. Hood. And he is picked. And now our next pick, we're at pick 28, and our next pick is at 112. So that's why I was saying why it's going here. That's why I think, y'all, that we got to entertain the option of trading back with the 20th pick. I know y'all want to draft, but I'm saying it's a long way from pick 20 to 112. And you letting and I'm just looking at these names go down. I mean, there's a whole lot of some real good football players are going. Not saying that they're not good football players in the 4th round and on down. I'm just saying the quality of names that I'm looking at is crazy. I think that 20, and this is what I'm saying. I mean, I'm looking at this. I mean, jeez. We got to some kind. I would love to get back into the 3rd round at least. I would love to. Like I said, some of this stuff is free agents. You can fix it in free agency, and I ain't talking about no superstars, but I'm saying as much as they like to draft, that's just a big gap, man. And if just in case you forgot, the 3rd pick was gone when we traded for George Pickens, and then the 2nd round pick, I believe, was gone when we got Quentin Williams. So that's the reason why we don't have it. That's just a big gap. And I mean, they're drafting. We on pick 87. We're drafting at 112. Go ahead and get in your mind now what we should be getting next. So far, we got with our 2 picks, we picked 2 defensive players. Getting ready to go into round 4. We had picked 103. 9 more picks until we pick again. You can see the names, at least who's on top there. And here we go. Cowboys up. Pick 112. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't know some of these names because y'all really ain't studied the players yet. I do have a little knowledge on a lot of them. And then, of course, there's a lot of them I do not know. However, if you can see that this draft program said we needed linebacker, cornerback, edge, safety, and an offensive tackle. Those are what they say the Cowboys need. So we've already addressed linebacker and cornerback. We have not addressed edge, safety, offensive tackle. Now, that don't mean we got to draft it. I'm just saying, y'all know this is what we've been talking about during the season and after the season. So, I would like to go. Let's just see here. I'm gonna tell you just off the top of my head. I don't know if he's in here, and I haven't been looking. But if Jacob Rodriguez is here, it's a no-brainer for me. The linebacker from Texas Tech. Let me see if he's in here. I am. Jacob Rodriguez. They got him picked at 149. So that would be a reach. And then there are about 3 linebackers. Our next pick is at 150. And Rodriguez is slated. He's the 149th. They got 3 other linebackers ahead of him. Let's look at edge. See, I ain't even looking at y'all. Oh, my God. Good Lord. Kieron Crawford from Auburn is there. Ooh. And he's projected 134. I've heard of Malachi Lawrence. I just hadn't seen him, and then he plays with UCF. I don't know how he is against regular competition. Let's see if they got a scouting report on him. He got him pretty high. He's ranked 124. They won't let me. Okay, they don't have nothing on him. Oh, he's light. He's 6'4", 247, which means you just run at him with an offensive tackle. He's gonna get swallowed. See, that's what I was saying about the 3-4. If you're gonna run it, what your outside linebacker's gonna look like. See, that's what I'm talking about. Let me say that again, y'all. Malachi Lawrence is 6'4", and we don't know because I don't know what Coach Parker wants his linebackers to look like. But 6'4", 247, while there's speed there, you can imagine. Somebody said, what Gerald say? Who's offering a 1, 2, and 3 for one of our first? I wish I would have had it right at first. I messed up on that. Gerald said, good player. It is. Good players on the board. Ms. Burns say, best player available. I don't know. Ms. Burns, you wanted C.J. Allen. You was the only one to stand out. We could have won with that too, but I think we need a corner there. All right, let's get back. Who is the best player on the board? Best player on the board is Devin Moore, cornerback from Florida. Very good player. Lander Barton is next from Utah. I don't know him. But he's 107th on the board, so he's pretty, high up there. Chandler Rivers from Duke. I don't know him, but he's 109. Third highest player on the board. Defensive tackle Dante Corleone from Cincinnati. Kevin Coleman Jr., wide receiver, and I know him. He's pretty good. Wide receiver. And there's an offensive tackle, whoever asked about that earlier. Jude Bowery from Boston College. Let me see how big he is. Pretty big guy. 6'5", 314. He plays left tackle. Didn't say anything about right on his own. After previously earning his first career starts at right tackle in 2022. So he started out there and then they moved him to left tackle in 2025. So he's pretty much played right tackle his whole career. Interesting. He's 6'5", 308 pounds. He has elite, there's a key word, elite raw power component. Stands out. His powerful explosion and energized athletic ability in close quarters. Bowery has a potentially dominant physical profile, which he maximizes with his all-out mauler mentality. Translation, he is physical. Mm-hmm. His game needs refinement. He's a rookie, so all of them need that. As his knee bend, well, he's 6'5". It's kind of hard to bend, but I understand. His pad level, lower body action, stunt vision, angle discipline can all be inconsistent. That's a matter of coaching. Nevertheless, he can be a quality day one swing offensive tackle with starting upside and scheme versatility. I like Bowery. I like that. He got an attitude problem. I like that. Y'all see the guys there. A lot of linemen good there. Me, considering that we're drafting here, I think that the thing of best player available does work. I think anything that, like I was calling out Rodriguez, but he's lower. I think you would be reaching to get somebody like him. I think that you ought to fill it out. What y'all want? I know y'all don't know these players. I know y'all don't. Would I trade both number one picks for Matt Crosby? No. No. I wouldn't. I think the Cowboys got to take advantage of this opportunity they have. If they're good, they'll never have this chance again until they get real bad. The only reason why we got 2 picks because we traded Parsons away. I mean, we're going to get a number one pick anyway in the first round, I'm sorry. But to have this opportunity, you're going to have to give up something. You're going to have to trade away a CD Lamb or that quality of a player or Dak. You remember, you probably won't get a number one for Dak, but for CD, you would get a number one Pickens. You would get a number one Tyler Smith. You can get a number one. Before it's all said and done, Booker, you'll be able to get a number one. They might be the only guys on this team that will warrant a team giving up a number one. Maybe we got about 4 guys on this team that you probably could get a number one back for. And we're not doing this. So the Cowboys got to take advantage of this. They might, on that note, they might need to just go ahead and draft 2. Me personally, Matthew come in saying go draft Caleb Downs. I don't think he'll be there at 12, Doc. And I think it's too much of a price to pay to move up to go get him. Sometimes if you're going to trade up and all that type of stuff, you might as well go get a Max Crosby or, that type of dude, or for sure guy. I can't move heaven and earth for a rookie unless his name is Travis Hunter. A guy that I know is gonna do it, immediately. Like the only reason why Travis Hunter, couldn't do it because he got hurt. But before then, he was starting to crank this thing up. Caleb is that dude, but because he is that dude, Matthew, I doubt very seriously that he will be there at 12. A lot of people have got him ranked as the number one overall best player in the draft. I just don't see how he can last like that. So I don't think we got a shot at Caleb Downs in the first place. That's just me. All right, let's get back to it. Y'all ain't talking to me because y'all don't know these players. I know what it is. All right, we already got a corner in the hood. We have Sonny Styles. I'll do the honors here. I am going to draft best player available, and that's Devin Moore, actually. Cornerback from Florida. 6'3", 198. And keep in mind, whoever we draft at corner probably is going to play. Well, what's this? It's probably going to going to play outside in nickel packages, because that would move Bland back to inside, which is good. So the question is, can these cornerbacks play ball outside, like Revell and whoever the other cornerback gonna be? And keep in mind, we still got Butler. We still got some guys on the roster who we gonna keep. Butler, I believe Butler can play. Me now, I just believe he can play. But I like the idea of drafting more. I'm gonna draft more. All right. And we keep moving. And our next pick is at 150. Names are going. Y'all ain't doing too bad. All this let y'all know is y'all got some homework to do. So we're gonna be doing this all the way up until the draft. You don't know nobody, then it's gonna be kind of hard for you to contribute in the conversation in the war room here. You got to do some homework. I ain't talking about the top 10 either. This is the time where you make your team up right here. This is where the draft really is won. From the fourth round on down. All right, we're at 150. Oh my goodness. These are the best players on the board. Let me tell you something. See, this is why you got to know these players. I see 3 guys who I would be happy to take. Number 1, Jack Kelly, linebacker from BYU. Let me tell you something. I like him. I think he was an All-American this year. From linebacker from BYU. Tough guy. Max Lewening. I think I pronounced that right. The edge from Iowa. He is a dog. Y'all. I'm just telling you. Again, look at that. If you can see that, he's 6'5", and they have him listed at 255. Now, he's an edge. So imagine that. He's a dog now, but he's small. So you can imagine the big offensive tackle or double team from a tight end. He's just a little bit bigger than Michael Parsons. But the question is, can you handle getting beat up on the line? That's the question. I don't know that. He played at Iowa. You had to get some film and see how he did against Michigan and Penn State and Ohio State, and from there and see if he got beat up. The little tape that I've seen on him, he's pretty good. But I don't know if that's the kind of guy, edge, that Christian Parker likes. But I've seen enough of Max. He's a dog. And then, of course, you got the guy who has lasted, who I really want to pick, and that's Mr. Jacob Rodriguez, the linebacker from Texas Tech, first team All-American this year, captain of the defense. incredible defense this year. This dude is smart. He will knock your head off. Attitude plus. Great in coverage is as well. I love Jacob Rodriguez. Love him. All right, let me see what y'all talking about. All right. Okay, Shane say we need to draft a safety. Let's go look at the safety room. See where we at. All right, and yeah, okay. And you got one safety who's listed at 157. We're drafting 150. So Bud Clark from TCU. I don't know much about him. I do see one safety that's down lower. Can y'all see this? Jacoby Thomas from Miami, who just played in the national championship game. I like him. Bud Clark is 6'1", 185. I don't know if he's playing free safety or strong. I don't know. I don't know much about him. Jacoby Thomas, who's listed at 191, he is a thumper. 6'2", 200. He's quick enough to play free safety, and he's big enough to play strong safety. And they got him listed at 191, so I think he will be there for the next pick, Shane. I would be willing to roll the dice because if I picked him now, I'm just talking about Thomas. You may like Bud Clark from TCU. I don't know. I'm not aware of Jalen Husky from Maryland. I don't know him. Ain't no sense in me lying. I am slightly aware of Williams Jr. from Ole Miss, but he's listed at 184, so he's down lower. And then I am aware of Devin Boykin because Indiana's defense was solid, so he can play. I've seen him, and he's good, very smart. But they got him listed at 186. You know, when we start getting around this, you know, they start using all the measurables, you know, what he run in the 40 and all that type of stuff. And that could be the reason why they're down. But as far as football playing, let me tell you something, Devin Boykin can play football. I'm not saying all the others can't. I'm just saying I've seen him. Devin Boykin can play football. All right. So those were the safeties. Let me get back to all. Let me see what y'all saying over there again. Ain't nobody said anything. Crowd done left, y'all. Too excited about this. All right. Let me see if y'all can see it. I barely can see it. It looks horrible. Can y'all see that? Let me see if y'all can see that. Oh, I didn't want that. No wonder. There we go. That's better. Forgive me for that. All right. Y'all can see that. All right. I like y'all ain't hit me. I like Jacob Rodriguez. I do. Let's pick him. All right. Pick is made. He's there. Next pick is at 177. I already know y'all ain't gonna know none of these guys. I know y'all ain't gonna know none of these guys. I'm talking about y'all. I ain't know. Well, I know some of them. All right. See here. Uh, right. Moving on, we have 168. It's a lot of defensive players I'm seeing on the board here. We still ain't drafted none on offense. Uh, I'm in agreement with Shane. They need to look at safety here. I still think we need to find some depth as far as offensive tackle goes. I would say that too. I would say that. Okay. I don't know why my computer stopped. There we go. We're moving. Oh, we got a trade offer. The Jets are offering. We would get both of these. Pick one for this pick and then one in the 7th round. They're offering. Oh, they didn't let me do it. Okay. 177. They move down one, and then we'll pick up another pick in the 7th round. Y'all want that? They're taking our 2027 pick away, 7th round pick. I don't care nothing about that. You'll pick up an extra pick in the 7th round if you accept this deal. Y'all want it? Y'all want it? We only moved down one. Y'all want it? Whoever's on here. Y'all ain't talking to me. I'll let it go. Some of these guys, when you drafting this low, some of these guys are strictly going to be practice squad guys or probably won't even make the team anyway. What y'all say? Y'all ain't saying nothing, so I'm going to reject it. Pick is at 215. Why didn't they let me pick? He picked a great cornerback from Washington. Ephesius for sock. Why are y'all not letting me pick? Man, they probably said, man, you taking too long. What in the world is going on here? Did you stop for me? No, it did not. It picked Wesley Williams from Duke. Hey, I don't know what's going on with y'all, but hey. All right, so let's just roll. Computer's slowing up for some reason. Hey, I hope y'all guys enjoyed it. We're gonna do plenty of this, y'all. Plenty of this. And that really was our last pick. So just waiting for it to go away, and then we'll look and see completely who we got. Appreciate y'all guys hanging with me. Hope y'all hit that like button. We're gonna do a lot of this. Join in with me sometime this week, probably Friday morning, maybe, and then Friday evening I'll be with the OGs. But I'll be by myself probably Friday morning. Do a show by myself and talk about Stephen Jones and Will McClay and what I heard in the little press conference that they had. Well, it's not a press conference, but they were answering questions from reporters. Talk about what we heard and take it from there. I'm just letting the draft just ease on by. Why it's taking so long, I have no clue, no idea. but it is. And we'll be done here in just a second. Want to look at the list that we drafted together. And then I'll go ahead and shut this thing off. In a minute. All right. What y'all think? I don't think we did too bad. Not bad for the first one. I think we can go play football. We just got to figure out how we really going to attack. I think that with the money that we will have, I think that we really need to hit free agency, and really make this team better rather than depending on draft and developmental stage like we always have. I think that's the route that we need to go with and figure it out that way. And why are we still having problems drafting here? Okay. We got 2 more picks. Mr. Irrelevant is coming. And that's it. All right. Hopefully you guys can see this. There's our picks. I wish I could close it down, but you guys would not be able to see. I agree with you, Joe. And that very well may be the strategy. I agree. We need to shore up some things in free agency and then go attack the draft. It's kind of hard to kind of do it. I agree with you. But here's what we got so far. I would shorten it up, but you guys ain't gonna be able to see that. The ones on the left, I just tell you. You got Sonny Styles at 12, Colton Hood at 20. You got Devin Moore, another cornerback at 112. You got another linebacker, Jacob Rodriguez from Texas Tech. Let me tell you something. If you got Sonny Styles and Jacob Rodriguez, you got linebackers. I'm just telling you. That's at 150. Then you got a wide receiver, Deshaun Stribling from Ole Miss. Then you got another corner, Ephesians Presock from Washington, who's very good at 215. Then you got an edge from Duke, Wesley Williams. So we only, and according to this, we only drafted 1 offensive player. 1. Everything else was defense. And I guarantee it's a lot of people wish that's the way to go. You just get younger players. But I think, like Joe said, I believe that the right thing would be if we can mix in some free agents with this. I don't mind you drafting and developing. Just make sure that you give me some guys. I don't have time to wait on them. So I need some guys that can play right now. And I'm not talking about signing our own free agent, guy that's running the contract ran out. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about some guys outside the door. We already know what we got in Jadeveon, Clowney, and, those guys. I mean, we already know that. I need some help. So I agree with you that we need to. Yeah, Joe, because I don't think they're going to keep Tolbert. I think Tolbert, his place is ran out to me. If you can get a guy that's better right now than Tolbert, you'll take it. It's just me now. Tolbert can help you, but why not get real nasty at the 3? You know what I'm saying? Well, I mean, we don't really need to because I think they already got it. Flournoy Florinade is ready to go. Why am I looking like a Chinese movie guy here? I'm just stuck. I'm talking, but I'm stuck. I don't get what's going on here. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. Well, what is going on? All right. I may need to check my computer out, see what's going on here. Ain't got no viruses on it. Okay. That's gonna do it, y'all. Yeah, I appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for hanging with your boy. Let's go ahead and get out of here. Because I don't like the way I'm stuck and looking. I think it looks horrible. I am really stuck. Okay. Can you guys hear me? What in the world is going on here? Okay, I'm gonna get out of here. If y'all can hear me, I'm out. Y'all take it easy. I don't know what's going on. All right. We'll see you on the next round. This has been the one and the only, the big time show.